And we're back with another episode of the Lakers Fast Break Podcast. It's Lakers pregame, everyone. It's the Lakers and Warriors tonight. We're back from the All-Star break. It's Gerald Glassford coming right back at you here from Lakers Fast Break. Pop Culture Cosmos, where we cover the latest news and trends in pop culture each and every week, twice a week, wherever you get your podcast. Plus also as well, Inside Sports Fantasy Football. Of course, Joe Soro will be here with us tonight for our live coverage of the Lakers and Warriors, our simulcast. It's already prepped, ready to go. Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. That is playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break, plus YouTube and Facebook as well. So go ahead and check out all the action going on as we describe it to you, and join us in on the fun for the Lakers and the Warriors coming up right here in just a few minutes, right here on Playback, YouTube, and Facebook as well. But it is the Lakers and Warriors. Go ahead and make sure you're also catching the coverage from Empire Jeff TV, Lakers in 5, John McCalian channel, John Costas Lakers Corner, and also as well Clutch Talk. Go ahead and also catch Daniel Barry Sports Highlights, plus our good friends, the Lakerholics crew, Jamie Sweet and Laker Tom. Go ahead and check them out as well. But it is the Lakers and Warriors tonight. Lakers starting back up after the All-Star break. There is no LeBron James tonight. No LeBron James tonight for the Los Angeles Lakers. No Christian Wood, who is out with swelling in his knee. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. No Cam Reddish. He is a no-go as a game-time decision. But yes, to Max Christie. So yes, of the players that were thought that maybe could be in or out of the lineup tonight, Max Christie is the one we got coming into the lineup as the Lakers face off against the Warriors. That's our injury update. Of course, there's no updated status, as Darvin Ham just said a little while ago, in regards to Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent. So those guys are even longer off. He did describe LeBron James as a day-to-day going forward with his ankle issues. So we'll go ahead and keep an update on that. Please follow us on Twitter for that, at Lakers Fast Break. We'll always retweet it out as soon as we get the information right there at Lakers Fast Break. But the Lakers play the Warriors tonight, with the Lakers coming back off the All-Star break, looking to recapture that momentum they had heading into the All-Star break, and doing so tonight without LeBron James. So we'll see what happens there. But right now, an important game right above us in the standings, as Phoenix and Dallas are playing in Dallas right now, 104-93. It is in the fourth quarter. Also as well in the Western Conference, Oklahoma City leads LA Clippers in the third quarter, and New Orleans also leads Houston. Those are some of the teams that are above us in the standings. And if we were to win tonight, that would get us to 31-26. Looking a little bit better about things as we head into tomorrow night's game against San Antonio, but we'll see. We are facing off as the 30-26 team against the Golden State Warriors, who are 27-26, 1.5 games behind the Lakers in the Western Conference. So it is a key game for us to try and get a little bit bigger buffer between us and the Golden State Warriors in the Western Conference. So definitely looking forward to see what kind of matchups the Lakers will have. The starting lineups have not been announced as of yet, or has it been recently updated? Yes, here it is. It just been updated within the past 4 minutes. Going to go ahead and update it for you right now. It is as it was in Utah: D'Angelo Russell, Austin Reeves, Rui Hashimura, Anthony Davis, and everyone's favorite, Taurean Prince. That is your starting lineup for tonight. Going to post it right there for you. Right there, right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Kurt Affair, great to have you here. Go Lakers, absolutely indeed. So what will the Lakers do tonight against the Golden State Warriors? If they continue the hot shooting that they had in the past 3 games before the All-Star break, where they were averaging over 50% from the field, 40% from behind the arc, and 80% at the line, plus, that can get it done against any team, including the Golden State Warriors. But it remains to be seen, coming off this long break, if the Lakers will continue this kind of production. Kurt Affair says prediction, a bunch of 3-guard lineups. Yes, with Spencer Dinwiddie now in the fold, being a guy that supposedly is now playing for another contract in the rest of his career. Because as Joe would love to hear me say it, he is on the wrong side of 30, and he is now battling for his future. He is now someone that is motivated to come off the bench and make a contribution. So yes, Kurt, with Darvin Ham's love affair for the 3-guard lineups, expect to see some tonight. Either him or Max Christie, a returning Max Christie to the lineup. He did mention somebody that we were hoping would be mentioned here, and that is Colin Castleton. I know a lot of people, in the past were talking about play Colin Castleton, plays Colin Castleton. He's done very well in the G League, but every time he's played an inkling of some minutes, he has not really gotten the kind of love as far as that's concerned. And I know a particular game in Houston when Alperen Sengun used and abused him in a matter of a couple minutes. So that was hopefully a learning tool for him that he can now come into today's game where they don't have a plethora of skilled bigs in Golden State if you're not counting Draymond Green. And if that's the case, Colin might be able to find some minutes in this rotation, especially if Jackson Hayes gets into any foul trouble. What's up, Alan? Great to have you here. Kurt Affair says, who do you see guarding Steph? Spence, Max? Sorry, I'm going to have to say this, Kurt, but it might be Taurean Prince. Taurean Prince is seemingly, when he's in that starting lineup, somehow amazingly gets the focus on the number one player on that opposite team, which kind of befuddles me at times, but I do think you will see a mix of also D'Angelo trying to fight through screens and Austin Reeves trying to fight through screens. But I think that they will go ahead and run through some screens for Steph to try and isolate him and get him onto somebody that can go ahead, he can dominate against. And my guess is they'll try and pick on Reeves as the guy that they're going to go ahead and get a matchup and get a switch onto him and utilize him as the guy that they're going to go ahead and pick on the defensive end. It's up to Austin and D'Angelo to make them pay on the other end and just make sure Pods has been playing great. Brandon Podziemski for the Golden State Warriors, but he is a rookie. So do you target him on the other end as well? JSJ says AR going to have to guard Steph Sally. I think it's going to be a combo. I think you will see Prince. I think you will see Dinwiddie. I think you will see a mixture of all four guard/forwards that we have on him. I think you will see a 3-guard lineup. Unfortunately, I know everybody out there is not wanting me to say that, but it's going to happen. Alan, where's Magic Mike? Haven't seen him for ages. Magic Man is left the LFB, Alan. Just letting you know, he has decided he wanted to take some time off, so he is doing just that. And we wished him well and thank him for his contributions. And always good to hear him when he correlates with us here at the LFB. Dante says we score fast with guards, and that's our defense. Yes, score more than the opponent. Yes, that's absolutely the case. If the Lakers can get in a transition, one thing I did hear interesting today, and I'm sure some of you heard it out there on the podcast as well, is that the Lakers are in the top 3 in both assists and fewest turnovers, which is a great stat to have. So they do take care of the ball, and they do pass the ball around. So let's go ahead. And I even said that the Lakers offense has been stagnant at times. So seeing those numbers statistically don't bear that out, but the eye test, I know you and I have always talked about there when we're talking on Playback about movement in the offense. It is so imperative that the Lakers get movement in their offensive scheme. And if they could do that, they can get themselves easy baskets. I know they don't have Jared Vanderbilt cutting to the basket, which made it a lot easier when he was in there for that really good week that you had him for. So hopefully they can go ahead and find some sort of, just really good type of transition game. I know LeBron's not in there as well, so it's going to make it a lot harder for the Lakers. They're going to be more dependent on the outside shooting. So hitting above 40% is the key, but also maintaining a rebounding edge over the Golden State Warriors. That was really key for them in that playoff series. That really helped them out in that overtime game as far as the quality of rebounding that they get. Got to make sure that they shore up the rebounding tonight, because they have had a tendency to give up those offensive rebounds this season. And if we can control that or put that to a minimum, I think the Lakers can go ahead and still, even without LeBron, get the job done tonight in Golden State. Kurt Affairs says, I'm sure we'll see some small ball Rui too. I have a feeling you will, Kurt, as long as you still get him open looks out on the perimeter. I think that's a good thing, but you will also see more drives from Rui, which is kind of a touch and go thing. He's very forceful on his drives, but he has a tendency to get them blocked as well. So we'll see how Rui aggression. I want to see aggressive Rui. That's what I want to see most, is aggressive Rui like he was in Utah. Let's see. I'm not asking for 38 points, but let's see if we can get him another 20 to 24 points. Also get D'Angelo and Austin Reeves 20 to 24 as well, supporting another monster 30-20 game or 30-15 game from Anthony Davis. So we can get that, you know what, then we're going to be involved in the game. We're going to be competitive, and hopefully we can get the job done tonight against the Golden State Warriors. JSJ says Jackson Hayes is going to play heavy minutes. That is if he stays out of foul trouble. If he does not stay out of foul trouble, that's going to be an issue for the Lakers. And they may have to go to a Colin Castleton. So we'll see. This could be his chance to get some PT. And, I know he's played very well in the G League. I know a lot of people here in our chat are very high on him. Let's see him get it done at the NBA level. I know Darren the other day, he was having a conversation in regards to Mac McClung about disagreeing with what Jamie said about Mac McClung, but, because he's killing it in the G League and has been for years, but he's never found himself in the NBA rotation, even when they played like for a cup of coffee with the Lakers. I think he played he got signed by the 76ers, just never has found a way into the NBA rotation. So it is a big leap between the G League and the NBA, and it's up to hopefully Colin. He can be able to bridge that gap and be able to provide you some kind of positive contribution if he is given the call tonight, and I'm hoping for that. Kurt says sometimes G League doesn't translate as well to the big leagues. Example, Andrew Gadlock. Kurt, example is Mac McClung. How he's shooting 45% from behind the arc and 23 points a game in the G League. You think he'd already be signed. You think he'd already be playing in the big leagues. But the problem is, again, we have seen him get cups of coffee, but he's never been able to stick with a team as far as the rotation due to his size, what have you, maybe quickness issues. Obviously, it's not the jumping ability, that's for sure, but maybe it's defense. There are other reasons why he's not been able to stick in the league, and I hope he will get a chance. But there is a big leap between the G League and the NBA, and whenever I hear that JHS or Maxwell Lewis, they're doing good in the G League. They're really doing good in the G League. As you can see by the fact that they get zero playing time and have warranted zero playing time and deserved zero playing time so far this season because of their just what they've done at the NBA level, either in practice or during a game. You can see that there is that gap between what the G League is all about and what the NBA is all about. So Gary says, let's fake the injury, James. You know what? Whether you want to say it's just, hangover from Cabo or what have you, it's disappointing. It's disappointing. And I know Joe he passed off my comments when I said he shouldn't have played in the All-Star game if that's the case. I wish he wouldn't have. I wish he wouldn't have gotten a full day, including the Utah game he wasn't there for. He would have gotten a full, 9 days rest somewhere, whether it's at the El Segundo, Cabo San Lucas, Hawaii, wherever. He would have gotten 8 to 9 days rest, and that would have, I think, allowed him to come back tonight, in my opinion. But again, he prepped himself up for 15 minutes of action in the All-Star game, and that wonderful, absolutely low-scoring, quote-unquote, All-Star game, and absolutely, obviously tired himself out or did something to his ankle that necessitated more work and has caused him to be out for tonight. And his status remains day to day, according to Darvin Ham going forward. SC for Life says, fight on, SC. There you go. Let's kick some ass. Absolutely. Tonight, it is the Lakers and the Warriors. Please go ahead and join us if you can. Love to get a larger crowd for playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. If you want to hear Joe uncut when he's in there for 2 hours, now mind you, hopefully that is if he gets a good connection, because sometimes he's not getting a good connection. It sounds like Dr. Roboto, or Mr. Roboto, but if he gets a good connection, you hear him, you hear me. Stone Hansen said he's going to be there tonight. Laker Nick might even be there tonight. Henry Hill, heck yeah, absolutely. And just let us know, man. You come on there. You'll be part of what we're doing. If you're on the simulcast, you can go ahead and make sure you're dropping by on YouTube and Facebook. We'll go ahead and I'll do my very best to go ahead and answer your questions and comments on those outlets as well. I'm not planning to go anywhere tonight. I'm just checking out the game with you. Got nothing to attend to but the Lakers and Warriors tonight. So I'm glad to go ahead and make sure we got it covered for you tonight. Cool, bro. What's up? May the force be with you, my friend. Kurt Affair says, everyone like and subscribe, or you don't love the Lakers. Even if you don't love the Lakers, please like and subscribe to get the latest notifications on when we go live on the air with the latest Lakers Fast Break. Our good friends, We Talk Mavs. We're not Mavs fans by any stretch of the imagination, but I would tell you they do such a great job talking the NBA. Subscribe to them. Hopefully, if they're Mavs fans like Frank, who's a regular on this channel, he is a great part of what we do, and he makes great suggestions. He has subscribed to this channel. So even if you're not a Lakers fan, but if you are, it's greatly appreciated. And also Facebook. I know we've been getting a lot of people from overseas, Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, Europe, South America on Facebook. Please like and follow the Lakers Fast Break. It really helps us out as we are trying to get 10,000 followers there on Facebook as well. So you can go ahead and get the latest notifications on when we go live on the air with the latest Lakers Fast Break. We are planning better things in the coming days for the Lakers Fast Break channel to grow and mature as a channel to get even better for you. So hopefully you will continue to support us right here at the Lakers Fast Break. Bloodhound, I'm subscribed to non-Lakers channels as well. We Talk Mavs. Those guys work hard. Those guys do a great job. I'm glad to support them, and they are glad to support us. We truly do a great job trying to promote each other's work on social media, so I cannot thank them enough. Bloodhound says, what's the number one team in the Philippines? Charlotte Hornets, New Orleans Pelicans. Bloodhound, as my numbers would dictate, it is by far and away the Los Angeles Lakers, Bloodhound. The Philippines has done a tremendous job of supporting the Los Angeles Lakers. I can see it in my numbers, and I'm so grateful for all the opportunities that we have gotten through them, and also grateful that the support we've gotten from everyone out there around the world, whether you're in the Philippines, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Europe, United States, Canada, wherever you're at with us. I just truly cannot thank you enough. Yes, absolutely. Yes, they do absolutely love the Lakers. But the Lakers tonight are playing against the Golden State Warriors. There is no LeBron. There is no Christian Wood. There is no Cam Reddish of the three players who possibly could have played tonight. Of course, Jared Vanderbilt and Gabe Vincent are also out, and those two are, again, no status update on that, meaning that they are a ways off still from coming back into the lineup. Cam Reddish is close, but not yet. And then, of course, LeBron James is a day-to-day and 2 weeks to be evaluated for Christian Wood, just to give you an update on that. But the Lakers hopefully will get the job done. Kurt Affair says Filipinos love the Lakers as much as they love Jollibee's. Absolutely, my friend. If you've not tried Jollibee's fried chicken, you're missing out. Absolutely. Just fantastic. We have several here in Las Vegas, and I highly recommend them. I remember the spicy is if you really, really want spicy fried chicken, absolutely. They do a great job of doing that as well. But yes, absolutely great food at Jollibee's. But yes, cannot thank everyone enough from wherever you are to being part of what we're doing here tonight. But it is, of course, the Lakers Fast Break. I did, of course, schedule. You'll see it on YouTube and also Facebook. Scheduled for tonight is Lakers Nightcap. So Joe Sora will close out your evening with a Lakers Nightcap, of course. JSJ, let's not get into that, my friend. I'm not going to even go there. Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Yo, great to have you here as always. Support his channel. Make sure you like and subscribe to get his latest notifications on when he does something and puts something great video out there for you out there at Daniel Berry Sports Highlights. Go Lakers indeed. But it is the Lakers and Warriors. Again, a key for the Lakers is, can with LeBron out of the lineup, can they continue to find the range offensively? I want to hear your thoughts on this. The Lakers have been on this winning streak, not because of their defense, which is still, kind of shaky here and there. It has been because of their up-tempo offense, averaging well over 120 points a game. That is something we have to sustain, especially tonight against the Golden State Warriors. If we can shoot 50, 40, 80 like we have in the past 3 games, I really feel that we have a great chance of winning tonight. And I think tonight is a big key to winning. If we win, then we'll be able to get some distance between us and also as well the Golden State Warriors. That will put us, I believe, 2.5 games in front of the Golden State Warriors. Will give us a little bit of buffer. We'll be able to go ahead and at least give us a better option as far as being able to climb up in the standings. Sacramento, I'm going to go ahead and check out the full scoreboard for you right now. In the fourth quarter, Mavericks still lead the Suns by 12 with 3 minutes left. So it looks like the Mavericks are going to get that win at home. Also as well, the Celtics and the Bulls. Celtics lead the Bulls on the road by 15. No surprise there. The Pelicans at home destroying the Rockets almost the end of the third there. So that game's pretty much over. Thunder by 16 in the fourth over the Clippers. So it looks like they're going to get the win with the Thunder over the Clippers tonight in that battle at the top of the Western Conference. The Nuggets are destroying the Wizards. No shock there. That's just before halftime. The Hornets and Jazz. Hornets have a 1-point lead in the second quarter. And then tonight, the Lakers and Warriors. And also a key game for the Lakers, the Spurs and the Kings. So if the Spurs can upset the Kings tonight, which may or may not happen, and the Lakers win, that can close the gap a little bit more for the Los Angeles Lakers. Gary. Okay. Well, I am married to a Filipina. I'm proud to do so. Again, I have an awesome wife. So yes, she is very much a Filipina and definitely it's not a bad thing if that's the case for everyone out there who I guess you said many Filipino men confuse your wife, Gary, for a Filipina. But again, I am married to a Filipino. I'm proud to do so. Adam says, I don't know if you heard Gerald, but I heard Darvin might not be coaching tonight. Well, I know he had the excused day off, but he has been in several conversations as far as the game tonight, Adam. So I think he's there. When he said he actually had a conversation with reporters earlier about the status update on Jared Vanderbilt or Gabe Vincent. So status quo on them. Darvin Ham says LeBron James day to day. And then he also said they'll likely play smaller without Christian Wood, but there's a chance he'll use rookie center Colin Castleton tonight. So unless there's anything last minute, Adam, he's going to be coaching tonight. So yeah, I know he took an excused day off yesterday, but since he was there to address the media, I have a feeling unless something emergency like happened, he will be coaching tonight. Carlos, what's up? Hi, Gerald. What is your favorite Lakers jersey? The black jersey behind you is probably my favorite. If I look back on him, I'd probably say the Black Mamba, Anthony Davis jersey. Anthony Davis is not my favorite player, but even though I've got a T-shirt of him, he is one of my favorite players. But I would probably say I just love the black. I love the black. You can't go wrong with the purple and gold. I also do have a gold Glassford where I put my if you look there in the corner right there, I have also that I put my name on. But yeah, the white is also, I have a white one right below that black one as well. So yeah, I'd probably say the black one is my favorite of them because I got it right around 2020 when they were making their championship run. Scarlet Blue, what's up? Great to have you here. It was so funny, Scarlet Blue, because I was looking at last night I was actually scrolling back to the NBA draft coverage that we did right around the time that we were picking, and I remember that trade, the fake trade that you had that looked really good, that almost got that suckered in Laker Tom, as far as that's concerned. I remember that. And I was going back through all the comments through the wire, had some good comments, and talked about DeJounte Murray even earlier than I did. So I got to give him credit for that. And there were some good comments, but yeah, a lot of people were at that time were wondering why Cam wasn't being picked. And yeah, it was just shame to see what was going on there, but yeah, definitely it is what it is when it comes to the NBA draft. But Dante says, about to get busy with some chicken tenders. Nice. And some honey. Not all honey mustard same. That is true. There you go. Ken's honey mustard there. Absolutely. Great choice, my friend. Chicken tenders. Enjoy your chicken tenders tonight as you watch the game along with us on Playback, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. I like the white jersey. You know what? White jerseys are really good looking as well. You can't go wrong with the purple and gold, the gold and purple, the white, gold and purple, even the UCLA Bruins style. Sorry, Fight On. Sorry, SC. For SC for life. You can't go wrong with even the white and the blue, although that was probably the lower echelon of all of them. I've even seen some camouflage ones that look pretty cool as well. So yeah, I can't fault that. But the Black Mamba, I think, is my favorite. I remember when I told you the story, guys, when I went a couple months ago to the El Segundo store next to the El Segundo facility for the Los Angeles Lakers, and the Team Lakers store. Right as you walk in, there's a big sign there that says we absolutely do not have Kobe Laker Black Mamba jerseys in stock, because and so don't even ask. And it's just like, man, you got to have those in stock. You got to have those. They sold out of Rui Hashimura jerseys. And I was just, oh my gosh. Yeah. Again, those some bad memories of the Team Lakers store, that just as far as the amount of stuff that they have or lack thereof. And yeah, just hoping that they'll get that fixed and get a lot of stuff there, because people were being directed over there on those days that the Lakers are not playing at the Crypt. So Scarlet and Blue says, I would like if they would go to the old school look of the purple on the roll and the gold at home. Scarlet, because it's a business now more than ever, I really think that the fact that they showcase a variety of uniforms and if weaned themselves off the traditional, I just think it's business that they want to show people the variety of uniforms that they have, because if you don't see it, you might not know it's there. So I think that's probably why that they're doing it. Remember, when it all comes down to the NBA, it's always about the dollars and cents. Dante says Wesley Snipes and Passenger 57 before kicking off of always bet on black. I remember that. Absolutely, Dante. Darren says specifically for a dad bod. Okay, there you go. Yes. Adam says if Darvin uses Castleton tonight, I might not put him down for a couple days. He may be. If Jackson Hayes gets in some foul trouble, I do believe you might see a few minutes of Colin Castleton. But Adam, it all depends on what Colin Castleton does with the opportunity that's given to him. The last time he had this opportunity, he was faced off against Alperen Sengun, and Alperen Sengun, we absolutely destroyed him. Now, mind you, that's not a fair test for him now as a rookie, but you have to, and this is later in the season now, you have to make the most of your opportunities. So if he's given an opportunity to play tonight, he has to make the most of it, because you never know at a player at his level when he's going to get that call up again, when he's going to get that call into the lineup again. So we'll see. Absolutely see. Blue Magic, great to have you here. As always, my friend, it is the Lakers Fast Break. It is the Lakers and the Warriors. We're coming up here in just a few minutes on our simulcast right here coming up. Cool Bro and Dante are already there in playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Join us there. Be part of that awesome connectivity crowd. Love to have you there. Or simulcasted on our Facebook and YouTube channels as well. Darren says Prince is a small ball 5. Adam, that's what I would. Of course, he's just kidding on that. But you will, unfortunately, with LeBron James, Christian Wood, Jared Vanderbilt, all out of the lineup. Cam Reddish is out of the lineup. Max Christie is in the lineup. He'll be in the rotation. He won't be in the starting lineup, but he is in the rotation most likely tonight. You will see some 3-guard lineups, unfortunately, much to all of our chagrin. But, with Dinwiddie now playing more with the Los Angeles Lakers, I think you are going to go ahead and see some 3-guard lineups tonight. Hey, absolutely. Hey, Nire, thank you so much for liking and subscribing for our upcoming scoreboard, Facebook. Really, truly appreciate it. Our conversation, Joe Soro is expected to be there along with Stone Hansen. Looking forward to a great conversation there, but it is the Lakers Fast Break. Mac, what's wrong with Wood, Scarred and Blue? He was diagnosed yesterday. Had no clue about this the entire All-Star break, but we found out at yesterday's practice he has swelling in the knee. He will be reevaluated in 2 weeks. They are saying that it is not as serious as the same effusion, aka swelling in the knee, that Gabe Vincent had, that they rushed him back into playing. Obviously, it didn't work out. Then they had to got him surgery. This is supposedly not as serious, and it is a hard 2-week evaluation. So we'll see in 2 weeks if Christian Wood's knee is cooperating, and we'll go from there. But Kurt says more minutes for, Kurt, we were talking all season long about how Rui wasn't getting enough playing time. Rui needs more playing time. Now they can't avoid it. He has to get a lot of playing time coming off his career high. Absolutely has to go ahead and do that. So Wood has. I see the joke there, Darren. I see the joke there indeed. Who is guarding AD? Draymond. AD has stated that Draymond is one of the best defenders on him. So yeah, you will see a lot of Draymond unless he gets into foul trouble, which I'm hoping he does. Absolutely. So we'll see. But I think that tonight you will see AD dominate, 30 points, 15 rebounds. That's what I'm hoping for. Will the rest of the Lakers be able to continue their hot shooting that they had going into the break, if they can have that same hot shooting coming out of the break? If the Lakers shoot 50, 40, 80, I think the Lakers have definitely a great chance of winning tonight. But yes, Adam says I'd start Dinwiddie at small forward before I'd start Prince. Adam, again, you're going to go with those 3-guard lineups right off the bat, but Dinwiddie will get some minutes. I can assure you he'll get plenty of playing time tonight, and we will see those 3-guard lineups at some point in time, if not very quickly. So definitely seeing what's going to go on here. It is the Lakers Fast Break. It's almost game time. Looking forward to it. Glad to have you here. Also, as well, again, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. We're going to be there. We're also going to be here on YouTube and Facebook. I already started the simulcast, so I'm glad to have you here for that as well. Gary said David had a productive carelessness to his game, if that makes any sense, leading up to the break. Well, again, if Davis can get you 30 and 15 tonight and dominate against the Golden State Warriors, and if the Lakers can rebound, get some transition points, and shoot well from behind the arc, I give them a more than fair chance of winning tonight. J.Y. Hen says LeBron not playing. No, the defense will be better. I'm not going to disagree with you there. But again, the backcourt defense on how they guard Steph, do they make his life uncomfortable? Will they, will Clay go off the bench, coming off the bench for another 35? That we're going to have to wait and see. Let's see if we can limit those guys to, 5 of 20, 6 of 20, something where they're both having off games. Then obviously the Lakers can go ahead and, have a good chance of winning as well. Darren says, I prefer Dinwiddie as a gift from another channel. Or I prefer Din Diddy, a gift from another channel. So there you go. Gary A says, I think the team enjoys playing behind Davis's lead. We'll see, Gary. We'll get another taste of that tonight and see if that's going to be the case. And the Lakers can play effectively without LeBron in the lineup. I'm looking forward to it. And we'll see. Austin Reeves has to shoot well from behind the arc. So does D'Angelo. D'Angelo has to continue that hot shooting. There has been the 7 days off. Will that affect the Lakers? I think Joe was worried about that, and rightly so, that the Lakers, when you have that momentum going into the break, it's really hard to regain that momentum coming out of it. So Scarlet Blue says, watch for the Kerr crying about every call. You know what? At least you could say he's passionate, whereas we get with Darvin Ham, he doesn't argue seemingly over any calls and just puts his hands in his pockets most of the time. So I don't know. Sometimes we do want our coaches to be animated over calls and things of that nature, and obviously get their point across in benefit to their team. So I'd love to see Darvin Ham get a little bit more animated on the sideline because I do believe he is coaching. I know Adam said there was a thought that he might not be coaching, but I do believe he is coaching tonight because he did confront the media tonight with the updates on the injury front for the Los Angeles Lakers. Darren said, who's fumbling the lineups tonight? I don't know. I mean, obviously the call was made by hand. You got to remember though, Darren, this was the same starting lineup that did win in convincing fashion in Utah. So maybe we can go ahead and have the same thing kind of happen tonight. Gary A says, only play I dislike more than James is Draymond Green, hoping Davis posterizes him. I'm hoping he does too, and that Green will not retaliate with a cheap shot on Davis. Trill Pockets is just as bad. Jock Vaughn, Adrian Griffin, and Luke Walton. Yeah, I mean, you're preaching to the choir, Trill. Absolutely. We have said this for over a season now, our dissatisfaction with the coaching end of it as far as Pockets. And we're hoping that starts to better itself coming out of the All-Star break tonight. Dante says, man, the linen in his pockets is anime. That's funny. Carlos says, just wondering, Joe, do you like the in-season tournament idea? Carlos, I'm going to be honest with you. I was on this show for several times, and I said I didn't because of the fact I thought that teams would be trying too hard. And I said I thought that it would not be in the best interest of the Lakers at that time to go ahead and do so because they would have to play an extra game. And sure enough, to my chagrin, they played well enough to go ahead and play in that final game. I think you and I both saw the effects of playing so hard in those final two IST games here in Vegas. And we saw the effects of that. And it was very, how should I say, I don't want to say I was right about it, but I was very disappointed on. Obviously, it was a win for the league because the ratings and the money that came in for the IST was substantial. So obviously, they're going to do it again, refine it somehow, and tweak it a little bit more. But they are going to go ahead and do it. But I'm not a big fan of the IST again because of the fact that you are asking individual players who are not in the lineup enough to go ahead and be playing in an extra game. And be playing at a high level. And you saw how much it affected the Lakers. I mean, weeks afterward, we were still talking about, they might have been they were dropping it as an excuse. Whether or not you say it's an excuse, you could tell after that game how fatigued they were from playing at such a high level in those IST games. Darren says, cold hands. Oh my gosh, you guys are killing me. Podziemski has those jerky moves. We'll see what Brandon Podziemski does tonight. Gary A says if Davis plays well, they could finish in the middle of the pack, but he's got to stay healthy. I agree with you wholeheartedly. But it is the Lakers and the Warriors coming up here on the simulcast. Please join us, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Hoping that the crew will join us. Stone said he'd be dropping by. You know, Joe's going to be dropping by, whether it's Mr. Roboto Joe or regular Joe. We'll find out, but definitely glad to have you here. I'm going to set up now for the game. It's coming up right now on the national anthem. Looking forward to it, but looking forward to a great game. Don't forget, after the game, right here on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and Twitch, it is the Lakers postgame. There is nobody better that does the postgame than the Lakers Fast Break. And then to cap off your evening, it is the nightcap with Joe Soro at 11 p.m. Pacific. That's already scheduled. You see that already on your YouTube channel. So yes, definitely looking forward to a great evening. Hoping the Lakers can compete well tonight. Yes, Roboto Joe. Absolutely, Gary. Hoping that doesn't happen because I know it's not exactly the greatest sounding Joe. Want to make sure Joe is loud and clear. Hopefully he'll get all the stuff worked out with playback and hopefully we can get there. Trill says, Brian Winhart says LeBron is looking for the Lakers to re-sign him for $60 million a year for 3 years this summer. Are you comfortable with that? Not entirely. No. Nah. Because remember, he has a $51 million option to pick up next summer. So if you want to sign him for $180 million for 3 years for a guy that's already getting close to 40, even if his name is LeBron James, I'm not exactly entirely in love with that concept. We saw how it worked as far as, even at that time, God rest his soul, Kobe, when they signed that contract to him, how much it cost the Lakers, how much it took of salary cap wise. And if you got AD at certain level, salary cap wise, and LeBron at that kind of level salary cap wise. That's a hard pill to swallow. I mean, you've already destined yourself for the second layer of taxes, and the restrictions therein are going to be very brutal to any team that goes up to that second layer of taxes right there. Why is Playback hating on my guy? I think it's a technical issue, Gary. I really think it's a technical issue, but hopefully it can get alleviated tonight. 2 years max left for LeBron, Scar and Blue says. We'll see. It all depends, I think, a lot on Bronny as well, and also maybe even Bryce. But the Lakers starting lineup, they're getting ready right now, and I hope you're getting ready as well. Looking forward to a good game tonight. Darren says, nope, he will decline guaranteed. Throwing up 22 shots a game to score 24 is not good. It's not in the flow of the offense and costs us many games. Darren, he is shooting 40% from behind the arc, but I can understand your distaste and anger with LeBron because sometimes his lack of defense, and lack of effort there has been a point of contention with many of the fans out there. But he is shooting at an efficient level. It's at the rim that has declined a little bit. Will give you that. He has declined as far as his efficiency at the rim, even though he's still shooting around 40% from behind the arc. So I know that upsets you, Darren. As far as LeBron, I only got 25 million. 60 is ridiculous. I know, Darren, but it's the ratio of whatever was as far as the salary cap. Kobe's last year, I think, was really, restrictive on the salary cap for the Lakers and did not allow them to, even if they wanted to, be able to do the kind of things that they want to do financially because the variation in the salary cap at that time, percentage-wise. But again, it was because of a great career for Kobe, and nobody really should fault that. But for LeBron, giving him that kind of 3-year 180, wow, that's going to be a hard pill to swallow. Trill says, I hope the Lakers don't trade all their assets for another superstar. It's going that superstar, AD, 40-year Bron, and minimum players. I'm just going to say this before we head on out, and that is that the Lakers really love the prospect of getting an additional player. Whether you agree it's Trae Young or someone else, whether you agree they're a star or someone else, that's entirely your opinion, and I do respect that. But I will say, Trill, that the Lakers will go as far as an additional third option hunting if they get the commitment from LeBron for another year at least. So we'll see what happens there. But the thing is, they get added assets, but so does Golden State. So does OKC. So does Indiana, New York, New Orleans. There's a ton of teams that will have a lot more assets and a lot better assets than what the Lakers can provide this summer as well. So people have got to put that into context when they talk about that. John says, I'm 35 years younger. It's my birthday today. John, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, John, on Facebook. Truly great to have you here. Go Lakers, and happy birthday. Hope you have a fantastic one, and hopefully it'll be a great one for you as well. So absolutely. Looking forward to a great game. It is the Lakers and the Warriors. Game time is about to start. The Lakers and the Warriors, 9th and 10th place in the Western Conference. We're going live on Playback. We're there now. So join us on the simulcast there, playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. That is playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Or you can join us on YouTube and Facebook as well. Once again, it is Scar Blue says, Trae Young, blah, talk about LeBron's like a thief. I will say that Stone was here saying Trae Young has played better defense, but when you're the worst defensively and playing better defensively means he's still below average. So I get where you're coming from, Scarlet Blue, but he has played better defense so far this season. Again, that's for a team that's one of the worst defensive teams in the league. So need I digress on that. But the Lakers are about ready to start. Looking forward to a good game. I just see LeBron right there with his clutch hoodie on and a yellow hat. So definitely looking forward to seeing what is going to go on with the Lakers and Warriors tonight. Let's go as far as make sure that the Lakers can get this done. Please join us. Playback.tv/Lakers Fast Break. Trill, great to have you here. Darren, as always, great and fantastic to have you here. Scarlett, John, happy birthday again. Gary, everybody out there, that's a great part of what we do. Blue, Dante, Carlos, I'm heading over to Playback, and I hope you are as well. If not, I got you on the simulcast, and we'll make sure everything's covered for you tonight as the Lakers face off against the Warriors. We'll be back for the also as well the post game, the best post game in town, and your nightcap with Joe Soro. That's all coming up tonight, right here on the Lakers Fast Break Podcast. Join us on the simulcast and have some fun tonight. The Lakers are playing. Lakers are back. Go Lakers.